Good morning, viewer. Welcome to our FTV English version. Viewers, a sense of urgency hung over the meeting. The Qatari Prime Minister sat across from Hamas chief negotiator Khalil Al Hayya under the maroon and white flag of the Gulf nation on Monday evening. The two had met many times before in talks that often proved fruitless, but this time was different. The United States had just put forward a new ceasefire proposal that could end the nearly 2 year war in Gaza, and Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman bin Jassim Al Thani was pressuring Al Hayya to accept. The discussions wrapped up shortly before 9:30 am in the evening, according to a source familiar with the meeting. But the real work was just beginning. After Al Hayya left, Qatari negotiators got on the phone with their Israeli counterparts to update them on the nascent ceasefire efforts. Unlike most proposals which came from Qatar and Egypt, the two key mediators able to speak with the US, Israel, and Hamas, and this plan came directly from the Trump administration. Qatari negotiators had met with US envoy Steve Witkoff in Paris last week, and President Donald Trump wanted to see progress. On last Sunday, Trump issued what he described as his last warning to Hamas to accept the deal. He prematurely claimed Israel had accepted the proposal, even though Israeli officials had only said they were seriously considering it. It fell on Qatar to turn the proposal into an agreement. The call between the Qatari and Israeli negotiating teams lasted until 5 in the morning. Hamas had promised to respond to Qatari negotiators 12 hours later. Before time was up, Israeli missiles slammed into a residential building in the Doha in which Israeli intelligence believed Hamas senior leader had gathered. CNN spoke with more than a dozen officials and sources in Israel, Qatar, and the US to piece together a timeline of the critical moment around an operation that may well reshape the region. In a single attack, US credibility across the Middle East was put on the line. Qatar and its neighbors were outraged, the US was surprised, and Israel was unapologetic. Then this exclusive report, FTV English, Delhi, Bharat.